What's up? Yeah. First off, sorry for looking like shit. I woke up. Just woke up. Kinda. But, this video here is about, security forces as a whole. The job, career field, opportunities, all that. Because I woke up to my video today and I saw a comment from somebody who, he's one of those people. He's like, where's it at? I think this is him talking. I think it's one of the worst jobs. Put people that wash out of other jobs there. Have fun sitting in your little shack. Keeping the military base safe. My view on that, first of all, before I get into depth, it's not one of the worst jobs. I mean, I commented back on it, but it's not one of the worst jobs. It may seem like it. It's one of the jobs that has the most work. You actually have to do work as security forces. You can't just BS your life away. You may start off sitting in that shack or whatever, checking IDs, but say if somebody comes to the taxes, tax the base, who's gonna be there? You're gonna be there. I mean, sir, if there wasn't security forces there, then they would just run loose in the base and do whatever it is that they do inside the base once they get in there. I mean, Google attack on Bagram Air Base, and that'll explain it all. Explain it all. You play a crucial role, whether or not a lot of people like it or know it, but it is what it is. And yeah, sure, a lot of people that get washed out, like the PJs, combat control, a lot of people get washed out into security forces. But, I mean, would you rather be washed out in the security forces or go back to being a civilian again? That's in my opinion. So, y'all are getting the washouts. I'm saying y'all are getting a second chance at being in the Air Force. So, I don't know why that'd make it a bad job that we're taking washouts, giving them a second opportunity. But, I mean, I guess in his eyes. But anyways, security forces in general. Alright, the job, pretty much. Yeah, there's two parts to it, pretty much. They have PRP, which is Personal Reliability Program. Google it, because there's too much to go into depth about. I'll give you a brief description. But PRP, pretty much, you're that guy that everybody talks about on the internet. Oh, have fun standing there guarding a missile for 24 hours or however long. That's that guy's territory. They're mostly up north somewhere in the cold. I mean, with PRP, they have a lot of free time, from what I hear. I'm not PRP, but they have a lot of free time, from what I hear. I have some friends that are PRP up in Minot, but they have a lot of free time. Like, say if you want to get your degree or whatever, it's better for families because you're at home. You don't deploy. You're not gonna be out and about, away, and all that. If that makes sense. Some people like it. Some people hate it. I didn't really want it because I want to deploy. I want to move around. I want to travel around the world and all that. But there's PRP and there's non-PRP, which is the regular security forces that you'll see at the gate doing patrol and all that. Now, security forces, sure, they do law enforcement, patrols, and work at the gates. Everybody can start off at the gate, but sure, you do all that. But inside security forces, there's so much more opportunities than what the average person looks at and is like, oh, they're just guarding the gate. I mean, you can go to Ranger School. You can go be a Raven. You can go to friggin' close precision engagement or counter sniper. You can go to Army Air Assault, Army Airborne School, get your jump wings. You can Army Sniper School. There's a bunch of different stuff that you can go through. Like a bunch of extra schools and extra training that you can get as a security force member. You don't have to just be that guy sitting at the gate or that guy doing patrol. As I'm saying, if it's really one of those jobs that you make the best out of. Like, you can sit there and be like, screw it, I don't want to do nothing. I'm just gonna sit here, do my job for this 4 years, check IDs and go. Or you can be that guy that wants to go, okay, shoot, let me try and go to Ranger School, or let me go get my jump wings. Let me go try and be a counter sniper. Let me go do military working dog. Let me go do CADM. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that you can go out of, just out of the ordinary. Not out of the ordinary, but out of the regular. opinion of security forces. A lot of the people that talk down on it don't know about all the other stuff they can do. So, I mean, I've had instructors that were security forces, that were Rangers, that were Ravens, that were friggin' a lot of stuff. Keep that in mind before you talk down about, oh, all you're gonna be doing is sitting in a shack. There's people that have died outside the wire doing convoys and whatever else it is they do outside the wire. So before you say all you're going to be doing there, sitting there, have some respect for those that have gave their life outside the wire, protecting the country, not sitting in a shack somewhere. That bugged me, just because he said, oh, sitting in a shack protecting the military base, like that's all we're doing. No, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. But anyways, yeah, there's all those opportunities you can go through. The more you do, the better your career will be. So if you do become security forces, explore your opportunities. Don't just be that guy that sits there. But as a whole, so far my experience with security forces, I've liked it. I liked every minute of it. I like the actually getting down and dirty, working with weapons, hands-on type stuff. I'm trying to think of anything else I can really say about security forces other than it's really not as bad as everyone says. So if you're going to be one of those angry people that come and comment in the comment box and be like, oh, it still sucks, nah, 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 do something else with your life. Alright, this is a pro security forces video. If you care to down it in any way, do that on your own time, on your own video. Alright, other than that, I mean, that's security forces for you. Going off the topic again, so bear with me. I freestyle this stuff. Freestyle. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. So, also, I mean, security forces is taking the role of what the Army does downrange. So, we do infantry type stuff, if that makes sense. Like, they're out doing convoys now. They're out in the field doing convoys, driving down the roads, downrange somewhere outside the wire. They're out clearing buildings, doing all that. So don't get it twisted and be like, oh, have fun sitting at the gate. That's what irks my nerves. It's people talking about, oh, all you'll be doing is checking IDs, blah 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 blah. And you know who it is talking ish? Somebody that's not even either in the military, somebody who didn't make it through security forces tech school, or somebody who just hates their job. So it's one of those three. Don't be one of those three. If you do, keep it off my page. Alright? Have some respect. Love the job. If you do security forces, trust me, you'll love it. If you didn't pick it, you probably hated it at first during tech school, but as you go on, you'll be like, okay, it's kind of straight. I like this. And you'll get used to it. So, just know, we're doing more than sitting in shacks checking IDs. Alright? Can't stress that enough. Doing more than that. Google opportunities of security forces or whatever. Is a big giant freaking list of opportunities. Like, I can't even read them all. But do that. Any other questions you have about security forces in a whole, hit me up. Yeah.